Once upon a time, a monk was on his deathbed. With his last breath, he called his disciple and whispered, "My son, remember one thing, never keep a cat." The disciple was confused. After the monk passed away, he met one of the monk's old friends and asked, "Why did my master tell me not to keep a cat? What was the reason?" The friend smiled and began to explain. "Your master once left behind his wife and children so he could live in the mountains and devote himself completely to worship. For some time, he lived in peace. But soon, rats started troubling him inside his little hut. The villagers advised him to keep a cat, and so he did. Now the cat needed milk, so the monk had to bring milk every day. The villagers then suggested, "Why don't you keep a cow? That way you'll always have milk for the cat." The monk agreed and kept a cow. But the cow needed fodder, which became another problem. They said, "It is not suitable for a monk to beg for fodder every day. You should take someone's help. We have a solution. In our village there is a widowed woman. Her husband has passed away and she has no family. If we ask her, she will happily serve you. She can take care of your cat, your cow, and even you. We'll also give her a hut with a small piece of land to grow vegetables and fodder." The monk didn't find this idea bad. The villagers spoke to the widow, and she agreed. From then on, she came every morning, taking care of everything, the cow, the cat, cleaning the hut, cooking food, and working in the fields. She worked with great dedication and left in the evening. Sometimes, the monk even helped her in the fields. Gradually, they began to spend more time together. The woman was young and beautiful. With time, their bond deepened, and eventually, the monk married her. After some time, they even had a child. The same monk who once spent his entire day in meditation now worked tirelessly in the fields to feed his family. One evening, after hard labor, he sat down and thought, "What has happened to me? I left my family and the world in search of truth, but now I have returned to the same worldly life. And all of this happened so silently, so gradually, that I didn't even realize it. The birth of my child shook me awake, and I realized, it all began with a cat." After finishing the story, the old monk looked at the young disciple and said, "My friend, when your master told you never to let a cat into your life, he wasn't speaking about a real cat. He meant never give even a small space in your mind to comfort or indulgence. Because once you allow it, it will slowly take control of your life without you even noticing. If we honestly look at our lives, we'll realize we often give our minds permission to indulge in things we already know are harmful. We convince ourselves, just this once, it won't become a habit. It's just a small thing. But that very moment is where the downfall begins. As soon as you give your mind a little freedom, it demands more and more, until you are trapped in its web. This is how addictions, bad habits, and mental slavery begin. Take the example of pornography. Many young people watch it, just once, out of curiosity, never realizing they could become enslaved to it. Slowly, it becomes a deep addiction. The same happens with junk food. We know it harms our health, yet we say, just this once. Over time, it damages our energy, health, and life. Friends, our mind is extremely powerful. It can be our best friend, or it can be our greatest enemy. If your mind is under your control, it will take you where you want to go. But if it is uncontrolled, it will drag you to places you never wanted to be. An uncontrolled mind is like a speeding car without a steering wheel, or like a train running fast without tracks. It has speed but no direction, and that is the most dangerous thing. Therefore, you must learn to control your mind. Guide it. Discipline it. Otherwise, it will dominate your life. Even the great master, when he gave his mind a little leeway, one small decision brought him back into the very world he had left behind. So never think of the cat of comfort, or any indulgence, as something small. Because once it enters, it will silently take over your entire life. And you won't even realize it. And in life, keep learning something new every day. Think new, do new, and keep growing.